What is the story of Bahubali 2? Sivagami says Bahubali to roam about outside the palace to learn people. He along with Katappa goes to a different region and finds Devasena fighting fearlessly against enemies. He falls for her but doesn't let her know. Acts like he is a normal idiot person. Devasena once doubts and plans to test him. Even then, he gets himself injured instead of fighting against the animal left running towards him. Thus Katappa urges her to let them stay at their palace and she agrees. Meanwhile Bhallaldev is informed regarding Bahubali and Devasena. When he sees her, he decides to marry her himself. Tricks Sivagami that he loves her and thus she vows to marry Devasena with bhallal and orders to give Devasena a grand and costly invitation. But Devasena refuses coarsely as there wasn't mentioned anything about the qualities of king and felt she was being bought. Now also, Katappa feels that invitation was for Bahubali, and tells him, as in letter it was mentioned her son but not who. Later sometime, enemies come towards the palace and Bahubali fights them fearlessly along with Devasena and thus everyone comes to know about him. On other side, seeing the refusal of Devasena in a rude manner, Sivagami orders to bring her in chains. She knows Bahubali is roaming in that area so she sends him a message to bring her. Now as Devasena knows it is Bahubali she realizes that she has refused the offer wrongly. Both come to maheshmati, in hope of marrying each other. Sivagami tells her to go in front of her king and she begins to move towards Bahubali. Thus the confusion comes out, Sivagami is furious now. Katappa tells it was his mistake to misinterpret the letter. However, Sivagami had vowed bhallal that Devasena will marry him. Now she leaves Bahubali with two choices: Devasena throne. He chooses Devasena and bhallal is made the king, Bahubali the senapati. Still people are always cheering for Bahubali and bhallal is jealous. Once when Devasena was about to be molested by a guardian, of some high post, she cut his fingers. Due to this she was chained and brought in front of king for trial. She started accusing Sivagami and the kingdom's wrong principles like chaining and believing her guilty before her statement. Thus Sivagami was infuriated. Now Bahubali enters, Devasena tells him what happened and he instantly chops the head of the victim. Bhallal accuses him of not following the principles to let the king decide justice, and orders to punish by making him leave the palace. They both leave and stay with common people. Still he is very famous and assails Bhallal. One night Bhallal's dad, the disabled, tricks a man to go and kill Bhallal as he was going to kill Bahubali. Man enters the room and kills the guards and later Bhallal kills him and makes up a story to Sivagami, that Bahubali sent the man to kill Bhallal as Bahubali was fired out of palace. Now Sivagami is even more on Bhallal's side and orders Katappa to kill him. The above short story happens. Devasena is about to give a child meanwhile. After Katappa kills Bahubali, Bhallal comes and speaks to the dead how his plan succeeded, which Katappa hears and comes to know. She tells everything to Sivagami. Now she realizes. The son of Bahubali is born. Sivagami makes him future king. Something else happens. Devasena is captured and Sivagami flees with the son Bahubali but is stabbed with an arrow on back. Bahubali 1 happens. The son now referred as Bahubali goes to kill bhallaldev along with villagers. Katappa follows Bahubali's orders now as he realizes he is the king as told by Sivagami when he was born. Fight sequences etc. happen and Bahubali kills bhallaldev.
The story so far. The story is set in the fictitious kingdom of Maheshmati. The Queen Sivagami, played by Ramya Krishnan, is on the verge of death as she limps her way out of the kingdom probably after an attack to seize the throne. She manages to escape the kingdom with her grandnephew, toddler Mahendra Bahubali, in her arms. She hands over the baby to a local tribe before submitting herself to the force of the river that she navigated in order to keep the baby unscathed. Mahendra Bahubali, unaware of his origins, is raised by the tribe as Shiva, played by Prabhas. However, his destiny lands him back in the kingdom of Maheshmati. Decades have passed and the kingdom is still ruled by Bhallaldev, played by Ranadagabati. He and his father, Sivagami's husband Bijaldeva, played by Nasser, indulge in mocking Mahendra Bahubali's mother Devasena, played by Anushka Shetty, time again. Battered and chained, Devasena firmly believes that her son will rescue her eventually. She even turns a deaf ear to the slave of the throne Katappa, played by Sathiraj, who proposes to help her escape. In the meantime, Shiva meets and falls in love with Avantika, played by Tamanabasha, a warrior tribe determined to rescue Devasena. He takes upon himself to accomplish their mission. He goes on to rescue Devasena without the knowledge that she is his mother. Bhallaldev sends his son Bhadra to get Devasena back, but Mahendra Bahubali aka Shiva ends up beheading him. Katappa, while fighting against Mahendra, realizes that he is Amarendra Bahubali's son. He narrates Mahendra's backstory, explaining how there was no heir to the throne while Amarendra and his cousin Bhallaldev were growing up. Sivagami declares that the one who kills an approaching enemy will be made the king of Maheshmati. While Bhallaldev ends up killing him, Sivagami declares Amarendra as the king owing to his concern towards the subjects during the war. In probably one of the most jaw-dropping cliffhangers in recent memory, Katappa reveals that Amarendra was unstoppable until Katappa killed him in an act of treachery. What to expect in Bahubali 2? The entire star cast has reiterated that while the first part was high on visuals and special effects in order to lure the audience into the world of Bahubali, the sequel emphasizes more on drama, emotion and story. It is not short on the action front as there are two wars in the film. While the first one is likely to be fought between Amarendra Bahubali and Bhallaldev, the second one is sure to be fought between Bhallaldev and Mahendra Bahubali, who will strive to regain his father's kingdom. The most burning question waiting to be answered is undoubtedly why Katappa killed Amarendra Bahubali. One is also not aware whose side Katappa will fight in the second war. Since he is a slave to the throne, he is expected to fight on Bhalladev's side. However, he may end up fighting on Bahubali's side to atone his sins, as his guilt was quite evident in the first part. The audience will also explore why the first war took place and what role did Sivagami, Bhalladeva and the calculating Nasser played in instigating it. Also, the love story of Amarendra Bahubali and Devasena will be traced. All we know about Devasena so far is that she is the wife of Amarendra and the mother of Mahendra Bahubali. Bahubali 2, the conclusion is produced by Shobhu Yarlada and Prasad Divine Nice Arcamedia Works. It is being simultaneously released in Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, and Malayalam. Its Hindi version has been taken over by Karan Johar's Dharma Productions, who are also marketing and distributing it like they did for the first part. The film has already done a tremendous pre-release business, as documented by First Post columnists Sridhar Pillai and Latha Srinivasan. Pillai reports that Bahubali 2 will be releasing in nearly 9,000 screens, the highest ever screen count for a Indian film. Srinivasan breaks down the theatrical rights. The Tamil Nadu theatrical rights have been reportedly sold for Rs 40 crore, while Andhra Pradesh and Telangana rights have gone for a whopping Rs 130 crore. Karnataka will see the film release in Hindi, Tamil and Telugu, and the business in the state was estimated at Rs 45 crore. The producers are now releasing the film there themselves post the protest by pro-Kannada groups. Meanwhile, Kerala has also been a good market for the film, with the rights going for Rs 10 crore. The film has done considerably well overseas. North America, USA and Canada, has been sold for Rs 45 crore for the Telugu, Tamil and Malayalam versions. The USA has a huge Telugu-speaking population, and the first part of the film grossed over US $8 million. There's a buzz that this number could double this time round, as Bahubali, the conclusion, is releasing in over 900 screens in the US. As far as the satellite rights are concerned, Bahubali 2 is a record Rs 78 crores, with Hindi going to Sony, Rs 50 crore, and Telugu, Tamil and Malayalam with Star Network, Rs 28 crore. The digital rights are with the producers, who are negotiating with Amazon and Netflix. Yarlada says the total budget for both the parts Bahubali 1 and 2 is Rs 450 crores. The trade buzz is that Bahubali 2 will get a share between Rs 400 to Rs 500 crore for the producers from theatricals, endorsements, merchandise, games, satellite and other rights. Box office expectation. Bahubali 2 has got this summer's best release date, 28 April. It is a 4-day weekend with Monday, 1st of May being a national holiday. The film has received a massive response in advance booking, particularly in the southern states of Hyderabad, Telangana, and Tamil Nadu. Pillai reports the humongous buzz around the release of the film, with special focus on the expectation at the box office as estimated with the aid of advance booking. A spokesperson of a leading multiplex in Tamil Nadu said, "The advance booking has been extraordinary for Bahubali 2. We are already sold out till 2nd of May, now we are trying to squeeze out more special shows to accommodate the craze for the film." As of now, theaters in Tamil Nadu will have 5 shows daily, though some are trying to squeeze in an additional early morning show. But the running time of the film, 2 hours and 48 minutes, makes it difficult to hold a 6th show. The film will have huge bulk bookings as corporate and IT companies in and around Chennai are trying to grab tickets for their employees and guests. The multiplexes are going to make a killing as each corporate ticket is a combo deal, popcorn plus cola, plus additional Rs 30 booking charges. Dubai-based distributor Gulshan has said that he has sold more than 1 lakh tickets before release, highest ever for an Indian film, which has even surpassed Fast and Furious opening. Hindustan Times reports, $3 million, Rs 19 crore approx, club has already been breached and tickets are being sold at $100,000, Rs 64 lakhs, every hour. Bahubali 2 is the 3rd Indian film to release in IMAX format and as well in other large screen format. In USA, it is releasing in around 40 IMAX screens and the number is expected to go up as we inch closer to the release date. Business Today reports, BookMe Show is offering a discount of up to Rs 125 upon using the promo code BMS125 on the purchase of 2 tickets, while paid users can avail flat Rs 100 cashback on a minimum booking of 2 tickets on using the promo code Bahubali. Finally, trade pundits are betting big on Bahubali 2, as day 1 domestic box office gross collections may cross Rs 100 crore and worldwide may even do Rs 130 to 140 crore gross. It is expected to earn over Rs 1,000 crore in its lifetime at the box office and thus enjoy unprecedented success of an Indian film on a global level.